As population increases in urban centers, so does the pressure on infrastructural facilities, city plans and management, often necessitating renewal process to accommodate the influx of people while making projections for the future. As good as urban renewal gets in ensuring sustainable cities, there's always the price to pay. And for many residents of cities where this takes place, it can be daunting, affecting their lives and livelihood. They say no pain, no gain suffice in most cases, as the end product benefits all. On Dateline 360 this week, we examine urban renewal and the challenges therewith. I'm Omotola Mojola. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be moving around some cities of the country to understand how urban renewal is sustaining cities, citizens' views on the processes, even as demand rises for more to be done for city plans to accommodate people and infrastructure. We start from Port Harcourt, where Robinson Deratede reports on the imperative for the government of Rivers State to decongest Port Harcourt City to achieve effective urban renewal programs.
Urbanization is a process that transforms towns into cities and rural communities into bigger settlements in the society. Nigeria is rapidly facing urbanization, with more people migrating from rural communities to urban areas. A recent World Bank estimate shows that 53% of the over 200 million Nigerians live in urban areas. This is projected to rise above 70% by 2050. The situation is the same in Rivers State, which has only one urban city, Port Harcourt. Currently, the 2023 estimated population in Port Harcourt stands at 3,480,000. This represents a 4.6% increase from the 2022 population, which was 3,325,000.
You will see, even at the peak of rainy season, when you get to bus stops, you will see so many people crowded. You now get into where they are settling. Site and services, amenities are not even sufficient to carry this population outburst.
The steady increase in population of Port Harcourt has put a burden on the city's social amenities, housing deficit, security, limited economic opportunities, and flash floods arising from building of structures on natural waterways, as well as land reclamation.
Social and economic activities are directly linked with urbanization. This is why stakeholders in Rivers State are suggesting to the government that stronger institutions and economic activities be cited as some of the locations that have been designated for urbanization.
Deliberate efforts to build designated communities into urban status, stakeholders note, will help to address concerns of overcrowding and economic expansion of the state. According to them, the Greater Port Harcourt project, meant to expand the city across 3 local government areas, will also help to reduce socio-economic burdens.
Let us learn to build more cities out of the Port Harcourt city, and if possible, carry some of these ministries or those important institutions that can make or can fastly urbanize such areas to such places. Chuba wasn't a city, but University of Port Harcourt has made Chuba to be an urban center, whether we like it or not. So there should be even development.
If the city is planned, it will be planned to the extent that we know people who are coming in, we know those who can be accommodated and those who cannot be. For instance, in a given place, we should know the number of structures that could, be built there. The moment that area is built up, no more space, no more building should come up there, and that will help to curtail, the number of persons that will be living around that place.
Citizens are also advised to complement government's efforts by observing simple sanitation and business rules to restore cleanliness and peace. For Dateline 360, Robinson Deratede.
Often described as the Japan of Nigeria due to the craftsmanship of the people, Aba is renowned as the commercial hub in Nigeria, and the Abia State government's urban renewal program, if painstakingly followed, Ikechukwu Ndukwe reports, will launch Aba to the world for multiple business opportunities and restore investors' confidence.
Abia State government has secured $115 million from the African Development Bank for a renewal of two major cities of Aba and Umuahia, the state capital. The project aims to give Aba, the commercial hub of Abia State, a facelift and restore investors' confidence. The state government, after securing the loan July this year, has completed some road projects while others are at their various level of completion. Some residents are optimistic that government, having completed some strategic road projects like the Cemetery Market Road, which has been impassable for decades, and that of Emelogu, the state is marching west with action in its urban renewable plan.
We are happy, though that after the completion, the road was somehow blocked before now. But everybody is happy. You can see the street light. Since 2 days now, the street light has been on. In the evening time, everywhere will be shining. So we are all happy.
Very, very happy because of what I have saw in this place. Because I'm very, very happy. All the past governments, they forgot this road. And this is a major road that will be helping a lot of marketers to doing their business.
Aba, the commercial city, is strategically located in the middle of the southeast and the south-south, having borders with rivers, Akwa Ibom and Imo states. Residents believe that construction and repairs of roads leading to these cities will provide the much-needed respite for businesses. Some projects like remodeling of the Area International Market, construction of the Port Harcourt Road will be a legacy project for Nigerians.
This is Port Harcourt Road. This road leads to the all-important major market that is on motor spare parts called Aloji. This road, if you can look at this place, one might think this is a lake. This is not a lake. This is the Port Harcourt Road. This road links to the Aba-Enugu Expressway that leads to Port Harcourt and other major cities within the southeast and the south-south.
The government has then say you will build the road, then demolish our house, cut it, our house, 29 Port Harcourt Road. They cut it off. They didn't do anything.
It's been a hectic time, I don't know how to describe it. It's undescribable. As you can see now, because our vehicle is not canoe, it's not ship. Vehicles are meant to apply the road and not to swim. Do you understand? So it is a glaring for everybody to see. There's nothing that is not hidden anywhere. We are not happy about it.
The Port Harcourt Road, for instance, houses multi-billion-naira businesses. Economists say Aba could generate as much as 15 billion naira to the state if government follows its urban renewable plan properly. Ikechukwu Ndukwe for Dateline 360.
The Center of Unity, home to all Nigerians, the Federal Capital Territory has gone far above the projected population plan, leading to the opening of more districts to match the demands of population growth. Abdullahi Ajia, in our next package, reports that Abuja, Nigeria's capital city managers say they are committed to global best practices in city infrastructure upgrade and maintenance.
The commitments of successive FCT administrations to build a befitting capital city has made Abuja attractive to both Nigerians and non-Nigerians alike.
The rapid urbanization rate of the city between 2012 and 2016 was developing at 9.3 rate of urbanization. This is unprecedented and perhaps, if not the highest in Africa, one of the fastest growing cities in the world.
This, of course, comes with its attendant features, including population explosion, thereby overstretching public facilities, which automatically calls for infrastructure expansion.
In this instance here, what comes to mind is the Metama Hills. So you will see that the development on top of the hill is it's planned and orderly. So for that, you could say that planning or development on those nature of hills have undergone a thorough planning process, and the development that you now find on them are planned and orderly.
There's a need for modern transportation system like rail and, if possible, conveniences, toilets, and the parks and recreation centers should be improved. And also the government policies such as hotels and things like that should be more.
Right from creation, there has been a guiding document of the city's development. In this regard, the city managers under the FCDA have also risen to the occasion of urban renewal through the creation of additional districts.
Well, urban renewal, which entails the creation and development of more infrastructure and facilities to be able to accommodate this population growth, in which the FCT have experienced over the years since its creation. The city managers have created additional districts like the Cafe district and so on and so forth, spread across different locations.
In the course of executing this daunting task, many illegal structures and buildings have been victims of demolition. As experts say, Abuja's peculiarity is that every development must conform with building regulations and approvals.
The provision under the Abuja Master Plan has appropriated and allocated land spaces for some specific uses, which is because some of this development has not come up. That is why you see this area, presumably these illegal squatters, take it as if it's a free land, but it is not.
People should not just buy land on social media. People should go to the right authority to get these things right. Because the administration is serious, the administration is committed to see that we have done away with these illegalities. And we are discussing with the custodians of the master plan, that is the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, that they should hasten and conclude the process of redesigning the phase 5 of the Federal Capital City.
People expand illegally. People also go ahead to build on waterways, and this is not good for the environment, especially with the rainy season. Building on these floodplains have brought a lot of flood, and dumping of refuse in those floodplains have brought a lot of environmental challenges as regard flooding, and it's not good for the inhabitants.
Coming to Clay here today, we sanitize here and make sure that all those little acts of criminality experienced here, they are being unplugged.
The resolve to make Abuja one of the capital cities of the world, observers maintain, is a work in progress that must be accomplished.
The authority is not deterred to continue to ensure that it implements the Abuja Master Plan and maintain the sanctity of the plan to ensure that the plan and its vision for an aesthetically pleasing city for people to live, work and recreate is restored.
All things being equal, for the nation's capital city managers, they say the urban renewal design is always in tune with the Abuja Master Plan, which they will continue to follow to the latter. Abdullahi Ajia, reporting for Dateline 360.
From the center of unity, we move to the center of excellence, Lagos, one of the world's fastest growing cities. Nina Musa now tells us about Lagos State's share of the burden of urbanization and urban renewal.
The search for more comfortable living is inevitable to man, therefore not expected to stop. Government's preparedness to curtail the influx is, however, very important. The term urbanization is the increase in the proportion of people living in towns and cities as a result of movement from rural to urban areas. The city of Lagos readily comes to mind when the term urbanization is mentioned, as the daily influx of people moving into the city from different areas, especially from the rural areas, in search of a better livelihood makes the town densely populated. This, experts say, has its economic, social, and environmental benefits as well as challenges.
Now, because people are coming in mass, housing is affected, there is congestion. Where people should, the houses that are available are not enough. Water supply will not be enough because the provision that has been made will not be adequate for people that are coming. Power supply will also not be adequate, so when there is congestion, the problem with sanitation, the problem with health, and the environment get more polluted. So like many other cities in the world, Lagos have experienced this critical challenge of urbanization. But the corollary of those negatives is that when you have more people, you have a choice of, you have a rich population to pick from when you are looking for labor. And that's why Lagos has the highest number of all professionals, from law, medicine, engineering, planning. All of us are in Lagos because of those benefits. And the challenges are more for Lagos. Wherever you have large population, the economy gets boosted, there are more opportunities, there are more work opportunities, and Lagos problem get not compounded, get advanced because of its own natural benefit. Lagos has the port. No other city in Nigeria has that kind of benefit. So as a port city, not just one port, 3 ports, those factors will continuously make people to want to migrate to Lagos.
For people who have grown over time with the city, they say the zeal to succeed in any endeavor is the watchword. Else, the high cost of living, gridlock, poor waste management, amongst other accompanying factors are enough to make one have a rethink.
Refuse everywhere, which cause, as a result of which cause epidemic and pollution and everything. You talk of even the smoke are coming from numbers of cars that are coming into the smoke is hazardous to your head. So those are challenges. You talk of cost of living. Cost of living. I traveled to Edo, I'm from Edo State, I traveled there. Things that we bought, something, frozen fruit, guava, that somebody can give you. You see guava, you pick it, nobody asks you why are you picking it. But here they just shade it 3, they say it's 200 naira. So you wonder what is it? They will tell you, I use motor to bring it from there to Lagos. So those are challenge of criminals. Lagos is so, not only Lagos, every urban city. People are moving there and some people are not doing anything. They are not doing anything just to move, and if they cannot find what they are looking for, they change their right leg to the left leg to do whatever the crime they want to commit. Those are challenges.
Lagos is actually a good money-making scheme. It's a place whereby there's a lot of opportunities. The social activities here is on point. The lifestyle, the jobs, everything you can think of is Lagos. I see Lagos more like New York.
Travel from one location. You know Lagos, a lot of construction. Even for me, I was shocked when I saw the various construction. So it prevents some of these contributory pensioners even from attending union meeting, where their views can be collated and be presented at the national headquarters. The pains of urbanization, the development that is going on in Lagos State, affects a lot.
We are doing renewal. It's slow compared to the way the city, some communities in the city are getting old, are getting decongested, are getting degraded. So we should do more of regeneration and renewal. So when the cities are getting old or older, new areas are built around them, we like turning them around.
Experts on urban development also reiterate that the provision of low-cost housing for workers will help in mitigating some of the challenges. For Dateline 360, Nerut Nina Musa.
Though the urban renewal program of the Kaduna State government has transformed the face of the city to a modern cosmopolitan metropolis with smooth expanse road, Dauda Mohammed reports that mixed reactions throughout the urban renewal program in the state.
The concept of urban renewal has different descriptions depending on the person.
Urban renewal can be seen or defined as improvement of our urban environment in terms of the condition of physical structure like roads, buildings. Then we have facilities like recreation, health facility, educational facilities.
The Kaduna State Urban Renewal Policy came about during the tenure of the last administration in the state. The last master plan for Kaduna as a city was conceived in 1967 and was supposed to be used for 50 years, but due to population explosion leading to stress on existing infrastructure, the plan was jettisoned. To address these challenges, the then administration of Nasir El-Rufai embarked on an aggressive urban renewal program to improve infrastructural challenges with the reconstruction of roads, bridges, schools, and hospitals. Though the renewal program was welcomed by most citizens, it was not without challenges.
This is Ongwanimi neighborhood market. The old structure that used to stand here had 863 shops. Under the urban renewal program of the state government, the old market was demolished and a new one built, which now has more than 1,000 shops. However, 8 months after its commissioning, the market still remains relatively empty, mainly due to the affordability of the new shops.
The reason why the market is still empty is because the shops is very expensive for us, and some of the shops are not conducive.
The urban renewal program also affected shop owners on Wharf Road. Sabo Shuaibu is a businessman operating on Wharf Road. He used to have more than 9 shops, which were all demolished.
Anyway, there will be progress. Somebody will be affected. And since the route is of benefit to everyone, I have no problem.
Most of the urban renewal that were done in the heart and other prominent areas, to say.
We want a situation where all sections of the towns will benefit from the urban renewal. The low density areas where we have high income earners, and the high density area where we have low income earners, we all want them to benefit from the urban renewal program.
However, efforts made to get the view of the agency in charge of the state urban renewal program was unsuccessful.
The benefits of the urban renewal project are obvious to every discerning eye. However, the consensus by most people, especially planners, is that any urban renewal project should be done with a human face and should carry the people that will be affected along. For Dateline 360, I am Dauda Muhammad.
And that package by Dauda concludes this edition of Dateline 360. For us to sustain the cities we desire and such that can compete globally, urban renewal is expedient. I am Amotola Mojola, and on behalf of the production crew, I say thanks for staying with us. God bless Nigeria.